There is a lot of discussion to be had about how Phoenix City leaders are dealing with the police department, but we do know they are rethinking policing when it comes to responding to 911 calls involving mental or behavioral health issues. ABC 15 investigator Melissa Blasius explains how a counselor, not an officer, could end up at your door.
A whole new look for first responders, clad in green fleece, armed with information and snacks, not guns and handcuffs.
Bold and significant investment, as Jeff mentioned. $15 million for mental and behavioral health crisis response.
Tuesday, Phoenix City Council heard a $15 million proposal to expand the fire department's Community Advocacy Program starting July 1st, expanding eventually to 130 people in 19 vans so trained counselors instead of cops could respond to 911 calls for people in mental or behavioral health crisis, and also to look in on people for welfare checks and substance abuse issues.
And part of those issues have been our police officers not being equipped to handle these situations. And unfortunately, these situations turning into either officer-involved shootings or people being arrested, maybe when that could have been prevented.
Since August, Phoenix police shot at least 3 people who were struggling with mental health problems. One, a former NFL player, died.
It does show that there's opportunity to create some substantial change that can save lives.
A group calling itself NOCAP, Neighborhood Organized Crisis Assistance Program, has been pushing for Phoenix to make changes after seeing success in similar programs across the country.
It's important that people are calling a number that they're familiar with, and that people who want access to mental health support can get it through the same way that everyone else calls for help.
And it's fiscally responsible because it costs less money than it does to send out these armed individuals.
NOCAP says they'd like Phoenix to incorporate community input as they develop this program, but they'd also like to see additional funding shifted from the police department, saying other cities' crisis teams respond to as many as 15 to 20% of calls that used to go to police. I'm investigator Melissa Blasius, ABC 15 Arizona.